Alright, what's up everybody? I'm here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the second side of Umbral Monument. As you can see here, I already completed it and got the trim, the platinum medal. Let's just talk about how this differs from the first side very quickly. A lot of the missions are the same. You complete the first side, and I'll show you later, but when you complete the first side, the level 60, you'll have pretty much all the rewards cleared except 3 this time. I can't really remember which of the 3 were not completed, but they only differ very slightly, and none of them require you to complete agony mode. You have to challenge one, I'm pretty sure, but you don't have to complete it. So anyway, just complete the level 60 side, which should be pretty easy, and just move on. So let's talk about the completion rewards for the 90 side now that we have both sides. So I think that getting the crowns or whatever these are called is very good because they allow you to max skill up your characters. I have 39 because I'm not max skilling anybody. But regardless, I think that's the most valuable thing you get for completing both sides. Now, what do I think about these fights? So first of all, this fight right here, this was by far the easiest one to complete. I did use Levitain for all 3 sides. I used Levitain, Angelina or Gilberta, Akikuri, and Ardelia. Did I say Ardelia? I probably didn't. So anyway, this is what I want to say. For this fight and the Rock Solid fight, pretty much my Levitain is my most decked out character, and I was able to pretty easily, after getting ult, find the window to do my damage and burst through it quickly. Now, this might not go for everybody. I'm pretty sure physical team is probably really good. Ice team is probably decent. It's still the same requirements. As long as you beat the level in the time limit, you're completely okay. But that is not the same. So I've been checking here and there, different videos, different CCs, and a lot of people have mixed opinions about the second one. Now let me explain the second one to you. So you're going to spawn into the map and fight one of these heavy ram things. And it's going to do some moves here and there. It's going to run around rodeo style, try to bump into you like bumper cars. And you're going to avoid it and you're going to beat it up. But then about 50 HP later, it's going to spawn a second one. Now this is when the game absolutely loses its mind. Because not only can the rodeo move that they do combo you to death, you can get trapped in the corner. And if you happen to kill one of them before killing the other or having the other one weak, the one that you left will continually get stronger, basically one-shotting most of your characters if they are not equipped properly. So the way you want to tackle this, the way I tackled it on Levitain, is to pair them up, get them together, ult, and do as much damage to both of them as you can, and make the one that spawns later almost as weak as the first one you were fighting. This is going to require some moving around, some maneuverability, maybe using lift on some of the enemies when they try to run. It's not very intuitive how to counter them, but if you play around with the mechanics, it's not too hard. But here's what I say, because a lot of people are like talking about, is this good progress for the game, that a lot of characters are being phased out by the in-game mode. They keep adding things that make it so it's harder to complete. Like, first of all, the games that have in-game modes like this are always been shilling characters ever since like the inception of time. It's always been like that. And yes, while the second side was infinitely more annoying, like, I still think that the majority of people will be able to clear side 1 and side 2 if they just invest in one team pretty heavily. Now, it might take you a little longer to understand the mechanics and how to move through all the things that the enemies are trying to do. But I see no reason, as long as you can deal damage and you're able to correctly place your skills and understand your team, that you can't complete this. So I'm gonna have to disagree with the people who are mostly negative about the endgame mode. I don't believe that the endgame mode is too bad right now. Could it get worse? Like, of course. Like, endgame mode, no matter, even if a game came out with the perfect endgame mode for month 1, month 2, month 3, there is no way to tell if the endgame mode will be crazy bad in the future. Sure, there could be signs of it, but I feel like every endgame mode just becomes ridiculous. Like, eventually it's just gonna happen. We've known this to be true about all gacha games, so let's not dwell on that for things we really cannot change. But complain about it if you want to. I will never stop you from complaining about it. But just know that in-game modes have always shilled the characters on banner, or characters that fit the gameplay style they're trying to show you in the in the um in the mechanics or the requirements for the levels. Like, it's always been like that. So that's mainly talking about these three, but most importantly, I see people giving the most smoke to level 2, and that is probably because of the ramping attack and defense and the healing mechanics, which I never saw. I had to look at a clip of one of the rhinos healing because I never saw it. I played this level like 4 or 5 times. I never saw it heal, so that was even crazy to me. I didn't even know that was real. I mean, I'm reading it saying it has HP restoration tactics, but I never saw it in my fights, like never. So I'm like, bro, that is absolutely crazy. I can see why people are pissed. But like I said, I used a strictly levitating team. Can I show my team that I used? Okay, so this was the team I used. This is exactly how I ran my team. I know someone's gonna be like, bro, this team is super kitted out, has everything. It's month 2, bro. Just lock in. It's month 2, lock in. I don't believe in that all people level 60 BS peddled by some CCs. I don't really care about that. You pull the characters you want, you play the characters you like to play, and then you deal with the aftermath. That's how I'm going through this game. You go through the game how you want to go through it. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. And this made the 1 and 3 were very easy for me, but 2 took 2 times. I really didn't understand that I should not be killing both the rhinos separately. So after I understood that there was ramping attack if you killed them separately, I was like, I'm not doing that again, because literally one hit was KOing my character. So I was like, oh my god. And as soon as Levitane dies, like, if you've ever experienced that, you know your DPS just falls straight off the cliff. So I was like, no thanks. No thanks. But anyway, like I said in the first Umbra Monument video, I think this is a decent start to the in-game mode for Arknights Infield. Do I love the fact that enemies are doing new attacks that they never do in the original game before the in-game mode? No, I don't love it. But at the same time, it adds a flair to the game. It adds that they're going to use certain liberties and creativity when it comes to boss fights and in-game mode, which I think should be celebrated as long as it's not too annoying. And I think overall they will continue to shield their new characters in these game modes without making it too difficult for you to do it if you have properly built characters pulled or not pulled throughout the game. So we're going to talk about the rewards. You see I got the trim right here. Did all 3. We're going to talk about the rewards, so just stick with me. Here we are. The Umbra Monument Inorganic Construct second side. So you can see a lot of these are kind of similar to the first side, but you can see it says challenge the agony mode 3 times. Was that here? No, it's not here. So you do need to challenge the agony mode 3 times, not win, challenge, which is fine, I think. And then you see a challenge 1 time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's pretty much just complete the first side and maybe try the second side if you want, and you get all the rewards. Now, people are gonna argue, is this enough rewards? Is this enough pulls? Probably not. If I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not enough pulls. But what I will say is that we don't exactly know how the banners in this game are gonna shape out in the future, and we've been getting a lot of events since the start of Angelina's banner. Like, we've been getting more events. Now the pool economy is still looking grim, it's still shaky, but at least the events are pouring in now. They're actually giving us events every time a banner comes out. So I would say the plan still is only to pull if you have 120. Never pull if you don't have 120. And if you get lucky, hey, just ride it out. Sometimes you won't be able to pull on the weapon. That's just what it is. It's crazy, but this is the way they decided to do it. But I think the pull economy, not great, not absolutely terrible. I've seen some numbers out there that said that this is pretty much in line with most Hoyle games. But there's absolutely zero pull economy for standard right now. I think after you complete everything you're supposed to complete, unless I'm wrong, someone could fact check me. But hopefully something changes in the future where you get some standard pulls, but you don't get any standards once you're done completing all the stuff that gives standard pulls in this game. So that might be an issue for some people. It's, something that's definitely a little weird. But when it comes to the Umbral Monument and the rewards, really easy to get. Level 60, not very hard fights on the level 60 side. Level 90 is a different story altogether. Now, me personally, what I would put in maybe some standard pulls on this as well. So if they don't want to increase the regular pull amount, I mean, can we get some original prime stones? Can we get some standard banner pulls, something like that? Hey, throw us a bone, something. I mean, I just hope that the pull economy is not as bad as people have been fear mongering. And I don't want to really make a video on this or talk about it too much. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not really sure, but a lot of people are just sitting on their hands, not really doing anything in this game anymore. I myself, besides just getting in and transferring ores to my second home style base in Wuling, I'm not really doing a whole lot in this game besides farming and getting materials up to build new characters, to build characters that I'll pull in the future. Not really doing too much besides just buying stocks, selling stocks, and doing my depot runs or transferring them to other people. Not doing a lot in this game. Maybe some people really enjoy that. Honestly, if you play a lot of games, single player games, other gacha games, you might enjoy this because you don't really need to do that much when it comes to like questing or exploring in this game. Once you're done, it's generating stuff for you, like set it and forget it with the factory. So maybe people really enjoy that about this game, and that could be this game's niche. But I'm pretty sure they want to retain some players, like logging in every day for a long time. So I don't know how they can really fix that issue. Not really sure. But if I had a suggestion for him, I would say maybe add more to the abyss mode. I wouldn't say add more chores necessarily, but yeah, something to do with the abyss mode that's not too great. I think that mode is kinda not real right now. So that's what I would say. Or whatever that abyss mode is called. That's what I was saying. And maybe some more events, if they have any. Not to rush them, but those are just some suggestions. But anyway, Umbral Monument, both sides locked up, put away. Rewards very easy to get. Love to see some standard pulls on the next time they flip sides. But other than that, go out there, get yourself them rewards. Don't stress yourself out about getting that platinum trim. If you can get it, get it. If not, just get the rewards and pull out. Go back to AFK. But anyway, I don't think it's really that bad. But the criticism of the second boss fight and maybe even the third one are warranted, but really not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Shill or no shilling when it comes to the characters being pulled in the content. But anyway, that's all I want to say about Umbral Monument. Go ahead and put that one away. Good luck on your Yvonne pulls. Good luck if you're saving. See you guys in the next one. Peace.